taremam sarna jujalpa jigu 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 lasha kusha छिपी जिगु lasha kusha ठो चाहिँ नेवा दिवस वर्ल्ड नेवा डे छिपी चाहिँ बालकटिस जी छक प्याख गइक्यो Swedish. Today, congratulations, greetings on the occasion of World Newar Day. World Newar Day is celebrated today, 26th of March, and it seems there are several branches all over the world. Representation is good in the internet, you might check. The story of Nepal or Kathmandu Valley, more importantly, as you know, it was a lake. Manjushri was attracted. He cut away with his sword, his mighty sword, you might say, in that area of Chobahar, and the water flowed out, and that is how slowly the kingdom came into being, starting with Newah. We have read all that in story or history. The Newari community, the beginning of the Newari community, even from the Lichavi period, starts there. Then there was this Malla community. The heritage which they have given us, they have left behind, is huge. You cannot imagine. It is boundless. It is numerous. Whether it is the way of musical instruments, or the clothes, or the different architecture. The architecture of that period is exemplary. It is not only exemplary, it is original, and it is very individual type, suited in this lifestyle, suited in this culture and climate. People from overseas have come to study the architecture of that period. You go around, see in Kathmandu, there are boundless, there are numerous. One can just wander here and there and see some of the architecture still exists. They had this system of making bahals, and they used to stay inside around the area where there were a lot of chaityas, small, places, and we had this bounty of Buddhist and also Hindus or Sanatan. It was an admixture of this culture which was more enriching, and that is how Kathmandu had become one of the primary focus of civilization which belonged to the Nepal Bhasha or Newari community. There were literature written, stories written on this. Many, Mahakavya were written in Newari, and they had this special type of painting, Newari painting, later on developed as Tanka. And then this architecture which was very intricate. You know the story, there was an architect who made Palanchok Bhagwati, his hand was cut off. He went in to make another idol like that. He went on ceaselessly till all his hand and feet were cut off. There are stories like that. Some of them are true, I am sure. And slowly, as you see, the Newaris were very famous for commerce. Commerce was their main profession. And they used to go to lasha. The lasha Nepal Kathmandu route of commerce. You know about Prikuti Sanjan Grampo. She left Nepal, left Kathmandu. Then there is Princess Tara. She is also, worshipped as Princess Tara. And of course the Newari community, this living goddess Kumari. So there are plenty of those. Then there were this martyr Dasarath Chand, Sukaraj Shastri. All right. And in the present time we have got Satyamohan Joshi, Centurion, बालक बालक शिवाय दिसमा बालक छि चाहिँ बालक चाहिँ कन्या दिस श्वेत दिस. This is a huge thing. I think we should learn to understand. We should learn. Then we had, of course, Swar Samrat Naran Gopal, a centurion, another centurion, in the sense such people are produced once in a century, or made or born. Of course, Tara Devi. Then, of course, we had this Master Ratnadas Prakash. There are many other singers. Melva Devi, of course, was a newar, was a Nepal Bhasha community was from. And we had famous, doctors also. Dr. Gangol. We had others also, doctors also. Pioneering doctors of Nepal. There was one Malla, Jit Singh Malla. Then the nurses profession. Beginning it was mostly newari ladies who enriched the profession, who came into the profession. In the present time, now it is all imbibed into our Nepal as a whole. So with that, I'll put some songs, enjoy.
the jewel of Nepal.